Did you know that you can use the principle of feeling is the secret all day long to manifest your desires? In fact, you should be using it all day long. But first of all, what does it really mean? Feeling is the secret. It's more than just empty words. In fact, these words have a deeper meaning for your ability to manifest your dream life. Because yes, your thoughts are important. And yes, your intention is important. And yes, you claiming your desire is important. But all these different steps lead you to certain emotions. And if you don't believe me, then well, please make the following experiment right now. Say to yourself, and everything you say to yourself is also a thought: I am stupid, I am unworthy, I'm poor. And then tell me which emotions come up. Most likely you feel defeated, you feel definitely not good, you feel definitely not powerful. In fact, maybe you feel like a complete loser. But now let's have a look at different thoughts. I am abundant, I am wealthy, I am joyful. And right now, even though it might be yet hard for you to go into the feelings, you can't deny that something is already shifting inside of you when it comes to your emotional state by you simply repeating these words. And one of the most powerful sentences I've ever heard is the following sentence: affirmations are your thoughts, and every thought you have is an affirmation. And because we're thinking all day long, whether we want it or not, why not consciously guide our attention and thereby also our energy? Remember, where focus goes, energy flows, into a different direction with different thoughts. And that's the power of affirmations. And no matter if you're using affirmations or if you're simply intending in a deep meditation, in silence, you are always in the end reaching for a certain feeling, because you need the feeling in order to draw your experience to you. And that's why Neville Goddard talks about feeling as the secret, because feeling is truly the secret. And it's not the feeling of, oh, I will be rich in the future, or I will be wealthy in the future, or I will be healthy in the future, or I will be in a loving relationship in the future. It's the feeling of the I am. I am wealthy, I am abundant, I am loved, I am worthy, I am whole. It's about these type of thoughts in combination with the feeling that is in alignment with this thought, or let's better say the feeling that is the resulting power, the resulting force of this thought. So yes, it's about you creating that feeling as if what you want is already in your reality. It's the feeling of, yes, I am grateful, universe, I am so grateful that what I want is already a part of me. It's already a part of my reality. So how can you now use feeling is the secret, this principle, this powerful principle, all day long to manifest your dreams? Well, you have to think about it this way. What you want to do when it comes to manifesting, and Neville Goddard talks about this quite often, that's to stay in that state, to not lose it again, but to stay in that imaginary state, to stay in it for so long, over a long period of time, that it becomes natural for you, that you become that state, that you become the wealth, that you become the abundance, that you become the wholeness, that you become the love. It's all about the I am, and the I am is a becoming process. And this is actually also something that Dr. Joe Dispenza mentions quite a lot, that it's not just about meditating for 1 hour and then the other 16 hours during the day staying in this state of anger, frustration, and while being in traffic going, I'm gonna kill everyone. Of course, then you're not changing, and as a result your life will not change. It's about you becoming that which you want to be. It's about you feeling yourself into these feelings of your future to such an extent, in such a powerful way, that it has to reflect in your physical reality. And this is only possible if you dedicate yourself to feeling it. And what I mean by feeling it is that you feel whatever you want in your life, whatever you want to manifest, whatever your desire is that you want to draw into your experience. You don't just feel it for 1 hour a day. You don't just feel it for 2 hours a day. You live feeling is the secret. You live this principle, and you do that by constantly reminding yourself throughout the day that this is your life. Not that this is your future, but that this is your life, that you're already living this life. So for example, what I do, and this is just something that I do, you don't have to follow the same principle or let's say the same routine, but I have a little notification on my phone that goes every hour. And now you might be saying, oh God, every hour, I don't have time for that. Well, it's your choice if you want to feel your abundance all day long, or if you want the old self to creep back in and to say, you're not abundant, you have bills to pay, what are you talking about, you can't afford that, you're unworthy of that, what are you doing? It is your choice, it is a conscious choice. And I know that in the beginning of this habit change, this can take some effort, and yes, it can be annoying. Yes, you might reach a point where you want to say, oh God, I don't want to deal with that anymore. I don't want to observe my thoughts anymore. I don't want to change my emotional state. But if you truly dedicate your life to your manifestation process, to your power, I mean, it is an incredible power to activate it and to feel it and to then also use it to manifest your dreams, then I invite you to constantly use the principle of feeling is the secret. So every hour I have this little alarm, that little notification on my phone that reminds me to go into the emotional state. And nowadays I don't really need it anymore because I have conditioned my mind in such a way that I automatically feel myself into these states, and I automatically, intentionally, and yes, also as a way of second nature already, feel myself into these states that I want to manifest. And by doing that over and over again, I become it. So for example, I have this notification that says I am abundant. And then every hour, even when I'm, for example, working on something, I stand up and I just say to myself, I am abundant. I'm abundant in the same way as I say it to you right now. I speak it out loud. Of course, you don't have to speak it out loud, but I love to do it out loud. And I just say, I'm abundant. I'm wealthy. I'm rich. I'm wealthy. I am abundant. I make X amount of dollars each month. Making X amount of dollars each month is easy. And while I say this, I don't just say it with a face that says, oh, I'm so abundant. Oh, yeah, I'm so abundant. Oh, I'm wealthy. No. I say it with conviction. I say it with a belief. I say it with a desire. I say it in a way where I truly feel the emotions of these thoughts, so that these thoughts in this moment become reality. And when these thoughts in this moment become reality for you, because you're feeling them, you're truly feeling them, not as a future self, not just as a future potential, but you're feeling as if right now in this very moment. That's when you truly embody feeling is the secret. That's when you embody the principle of the I am, because in this moment you are the wealth that you're speaking and feeling at the same time. And you can use this all day long. You can have fun with it. You can play around with it. You can, for example, every couple of minutes if you want, you can remind yourself of this beautiful life that you're living right now as the I am, and say to yourself, I am abundant, and then feel yourself into it, because remember, feeling is the secret. You can say to yourself, I am loved. I am in love with myself. I'm in love with my life. And then naturally a loving relationship will come into your life, because you are love. Same is true for your physical healing. If you go really deep into the feeling of I am already healthy, I am already whole, and you are a representation of the I am in this moment, then you have successfully become that which you want to be, which is in this case health and wholeness. And I know from my own experience how powerful that is, because just about 4 years ago I wasn't able to go to the gym, I wasn't able to walk properly, to jump after a surgery, I wasn't able to do all these things. So remember, you can feel all day long. I mean, so many of my amazing coaching clients who join the Abundance Reality Shift coaching program, which you can, by the way, find out more about by going to affirmationtomanifestation.com/abundance. A lot of them ask me when it comes to the first coaching session, where we uncover your limiting beliefs about money and then changing them into empowering beliefs, before we then install these new beliefs into your subconscious mind during a deep hypnosis, so that you can operate from a whole new paradigm. A lot of my coaching clients then ask me, how often shall I say the affirmations? How often shall I feel myself into them? And of course, I then always say, yeah, I mean, it's good to do it in the morning and in the evening, but the best thing you can do is to do it all day long and to really use that principle. Feeling is the secret all day long, because yeah, feeling is the secret, and it feels so good. I mean, let's face it, feeling yourself into this beautiful state of I am the abundance, I am the love, I am the wholeness. It feels good. It feels incredibly good. And you can feel like that all day long, and then you will experience for yourself that feeling truly is the secret. And that's what I wanted to share with you today. And of course, in the same way as I invite you to find out more about the Abundance Reality Shift Coaching Program, I also invite you to click on the second link in the description, or to go to affirmationtomanifestation.com/coaching to find out more about the individual coaching sessions I offer.